I lay on a Leam's sofa, nestled in the warmth of Tarar's furry chest, my mouth now dry and a bitter ferric tang on my tongue. Aleem slept in the next room, the door ajar from where his soft snores emanated. I stirred, and Tarar pushed me away with her feet. I leapt down to the cold stone floor and I yawned. I went over to lap up some water, imagining it was the soft taste of milk that rolled over my tongue. After that, I wolfed down some dried mackerel, working my way around the thin bones. How I missed those days of comfort and freedom in South Wales. Now, stuck in the kingdom of Illumin, I imagined I'd never return home. But at least I was safe and not trapped in some warlock's abode as he tried to coerce me into executing his nefarious plans. "The dreams again?" my dragon Sullen Raja asked in my mind. I'd come into this world through a portal created through Astravar, and after escaping I'd stumbled upon Dragon's Bond Academy and bonded with her. "Every night now, it seems," I replied. "Why can't that warlock just go back to playing with his crystals and leave me alone?" Sullen Raja hesitated. "I'm dreaming of him recently too, remember? He's clearly up to something. If his demon Maine Coon isn't enough for him, then he can summon another cat from another dimension. Maybe a good Persian would be stupid enough to do his bidding." "A what?" "A Persian, you know. From Persia." "Where?" I lowered my head. "I don't know exactly, never been there." "You're an odd one," Sullen Raja said. "I keep saying it, but I really think it's time to tell the council about your dreams." "I'll tell them when I'm good and ready. In other words, when I consider them to be a threat." "Suit yourself," Sullen Raja said, and her voice cut out of my mind. She didn't sound pleased with my decision. Since Sullen Raja had learned of my dreams of Astravar, she'd started nagging that I should go to the Council of Three about them. But in all honesty, I didn't think the council would be too pleased to hear of them. The Council of Three consisted of the 3 humans and 3 dragons who ran this place. 3 rather than 6, because each human was bonded with a dragon. Last time I'd told them something about Astravar, they'd pinned me up in the air with their magic, probed around inside my head, and then sent me on a near-death mission against a bone dragon and one of Astravar's elusive manipulators. It wasn't so much that I was afraid of what the council would do to me, but rather that they'd order me to go out and do something about it. It had been a good month since I defeated Astravar's demon dragon, and I really didn't want to have to face the evil warlock again. I also didn't want to have to encounter my nemesis, his pet demon Maine Coon. There came a mewling sound from the sofa, and Tarar woke up. She looked down at me, blinked, and then stretched herself on all fours. At the moment she was the same size as me, but she could change her size whenever she wished. She hadn't done this, though, for quite a while. She jumped down on the floor, then she strolled over to her food bowl. When she got there, she turned to me and growled. "Ben, you ate my food," she said, and she arched her back, hackles shooting up out of it. "I did not," I replied. "I've been good, and I only touched my own bowl." "Then where did it go?" "I don't know. You must have eaten it." I really was telling the truth, but Tarar had seemed a little forgetful as of late. "Liar!" She looked like she wanted to pounce, and I readied myself for a fight. "What is this commotion about?" Aleem asked from the bedroom door. He wore his nightgown and sleeping cap and looked like he'd not slept all night. Tarar turned to him. "He stole my food." "I did not did so." I groaned, and Aleem sighed at the same time. His gaze jerked from me to Tarar, and then he shook his head. "There's plenty more mackerel where that came from, Tarar, though I saw you eating something last night while I was up working on the cure." He hobbled over to us, leaning on his staff for support, picked up Tarar's bowl, took it over to the cupboard and opened it. As he dished out more minced mackerel from a larger bowl, there came a knock on the main door. "Come in," Aleem shouted. "We're all awake now." The door opened to reveal Rhyme.